Hello everyone, this is Cyclops from the future. I had some tech difficulties while recording this weekly, especially during the first round. The tech difficulties resolved themselves during the second and third round, so there shouldn't be any issues, but I just want to let you know. Enjoy the rest of the video. Hello everyone, today I'm playing a deck I'm calling Gruul Strip Mine. I'm actually going to play Dark Gruul Strip Mine, but I came up with this deck idea first that was pure Gruul, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about recognizing when you need to adapt a deck to fit a metagame. So the goal of this deck, really the reason I built this deck was that I really wanted to play Red and 6. I haven't gotten to play Red and 6 in a while. It's been pointed for a couple of updates, and I didn't really feel like playing it in a normal blue shell. Normally you'd see this in like Jeskai Green or Check or even Rug, but I wanted to be a little more proactive and find a shell for Red and 6. So I settled on this sort of Gruul midrange shell. We're not going as big as monsters with a bunch of 4-drops and a million mana dorks because I think that makes your card quality really low. And we're not going as low as something like Gruul Blitz, which has no interest in Red and 6 because they just want to kill the opponent dead. So there's sort of a land sub-theme to this deck. Red and 6, Deep-Root Wayfinder, Light from the Loam, Aranus are all ways to rebuy lands, and cards like Elvish Reclaimer and Crop Rotation can go and find Strip Mine, or Wasteland. And it's meant to be a light touch. It's not meant to fully lock out the opponent. We're not playing Ramnap Excavator, we're not playing Crucible of Worlds, we're not playing Fast Bond. We're just trying to have some land denial because most decks do tend to fold if you strip mine, usually not the first land, but if the second land destruction spell is usually pretty brutal, and then if you get to a third one, it's pretty lights out for a lot of decks. And the goal is to then pressure with aggressive red creatures, because red gives you a lot of really efficient threats. I think that's the best thing about red. You get things like Broadside, Gut, Carnage Interpreter, Death Creatures Champion, Make Laws, like these things are all just hit super hard and end the game very quickly, Minsk and Boo. That's like the best. That's like the real draw to red. Unfortunately, as I was looking through this deck, I thought, this deck's kind of vulnerable to stuff like Barrowgoyf. Red removal's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, Flame Slash, they do kill a lot of things in the format and are very efficient at doing so. But because the ceiling is so low, like someone plays a Barrowgoyf, someone plays a Poor Inoculus or a Murktide Regent. I mean, God forbid they reanimate something like a Valgavoth. Like you are in trouble. And so, I don't know. You have to play things that are kind of sketchy, like Obliterating Bolt or Mind Collapse or Magmatic Sinkhole to have a chance. And I just thought, most of the time, like most weeks, I am facing Barrowgoyfs and other stuff. Like Barrowgoyf and Poor Inoculus, those are like mainstays in the format. At least on the Discord, you're like guaranteed to face those at least once a week. And I don't know that I want to risk losing a game just because I only have access to red removal. So I decided, let's splash for more stuff in black. You get things like Fatal Push and Abrupt Decay and Grist, which are all good at removing bigger threats, or at least threats that are have higher toughnesses. And you get some good threats of your own by splashing black. Emperor Bones and Orcish Bowmasters are really insane 2-drops. The 2-drops that are in Gruul that are kind of purely aggressive, whereas Orcish Bowmasters punishes, obviously, drawing. Emperor Bones is really good graveyard hate, which helps reduce the size of opposing Goyfs and things, or prevents things like Poor Inoculus from landing. If we're in black, we might as well play Barrowgoyf, because Barrowgoyf is insane. And one of the things that Gruul can struggle with is combo matchups, and Opposition Agent really does help with the combo matchups. Just like it's the best hate bearer for those, for a generic combo matchup. Like, obviously, certain matchups, like if you're playing against Artifact combo, you want Artifact removal, but Op Agent works against pretty much all forms of combo. So if we look at the comparison, it's basically just lands, and the cards I mentioned, you do get Mosswood Dread Knight, which is a decent beater on its own, but is even better when you can make it a grindy engine with if you can reliably cast the Adventure side. The things you lose from leaving Gruul is you lose the Blood Moons and Price of Progress, really. And it's hard to say, because you will get free wins with Magus of the Moon, Blood Moon, Price of Progress. But especially on the Discord, a lot of people are fairly responsible when building mana bases. They're not usually including a bunch of excess like channel lands and man lands and stuff. Like they're usually pretty responsible and play 3 to 4 basics in almost every deck. And if they know you're on Blood Moons, they can afford to fetch around them. Like you might get them in one game, but you probably won't get them in the second or third game. And there are just some games where your mana base happens to be like Taiga, Stomping Ground, Commercial District, and then you draw Magus of the Moon or Blood Moon, and you're like, I can't play this because it locked me out of a color. Even when you're pretty basic heavy, you do sometimes run into the issue of not being able to play around your own moons, and it's kind of rough to have a dead 3 mana card uh, in a format as high powered as Canadian Highlander. Like, I think that you do get free wins with Blood Moons, but I think you'll lose more games to people playing Barrowgoyfs or Psychic Frogs or, whatever, than you will free wins by getting the Blood Moon effects. One thing I didn't splash for is I didn't splash for Hand Attack. You could play Inquisition, Thoughtseize Duress, even Dread Fugue. And those could be good, but you have to switch the mana base around to accommodate that. You need to have more early black sources to have early Hand Attack. And I really came into this today saying I want to play Gruul, so I decided I'm going to stick with mostly Gruul and just splash for the minimum things that I think are necessary. But I don't think, if you go more Jund and add Hand Attack, I don't think that's a bad way to go about it either. So that's enough talking. This is Dark Gruul Strip Mine, and let's see how it does today.
Can I see?
No. All right, start us
Let's know if
off.
it's a good one. All right, good to go?
Yep.
Here's a Survey Land.
Okay.
Monkey Brain sees Survey Land, Monkey Brain keeps. I'm going to bin this. Darkslick Shores, your go.
Yeah. It's like starting with Consider Recall or something. We're going to Rockets Theater, Surveil Land.
Oh, boy! Guess what I'm doing turn 2?
Sure, I'll keep that up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go to draw. Petrino, go.
And tap. Draw. Ancient Tomb.
Oh, baby. All right. Yeah, go for it.
18. Screaming Nemesis.
It's pretty good. Resolves.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
It's 23.
I'll bolt it. I think that's right.
Okay. I'll have it deal 3 damage to you, and you can't gain life for the rest of the game.
Damn.
Go.
Fetch.
Yep.
What's that land you played again, turn 1?
Rockets Theater, it's the Black Red Surveil.
Yeah, one of those. Screaming Nemesis is good. I'm going to go to Surveil Step.
Yep.
Look at that and really think about that. That can stay. I'll go to turn, I'll go to draw.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to play a Steam Beds and pay 2 life.
Okay.
I'm going to transmute Muddle the Mixture.
Okay. That's scary.
Reach.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wooded Foothills fetch.
Yep.
Get myself a Taiga. Take another 2 down to 15. Cast this Maddening Hex, targeting you.
Nice. Resolves?
Okay. I'll pass.
Okay, I'll go to turn. I'm going to get my upkeep for about 4 seconds. Yeah, let's do that. I am going to... That doesn't work. That's fine. I'm going to cast Limdale's Vault in my upkeep.
Maddening Hex trigger.
Yep. Should I roll? You're doing it. Go for it.
I can roll. That's fine.
Okay.
It's a 1.
So I'll be at 13, and then I have a Limdale's Vault going off.
Yep.
In my upkeep. Okay. 1, life has been lost.
Okay.
Looking at this hand, this is my grip, this is my Limdale's Vault. 2 has been lost.
Okay.
Going to this. 3 has been lost.
Okay.
I mean, this would win through a Maddening Hex, or without a Maddening Hex. Losing another.
Okay.
Losing another. I'm at 8 currently.
Yep.
This is my hand. Okay. We're going to do it like so. This is my pile.
Yep.
These all get shuffled back in.
Yep.
This is the top of my deck.
Yep.
And then I'll go to draw step.
Yep.
And then I will shortcut and I'll say I just pass. After drawing this.
Okay.
Go for it.
No land. All right. Untap. Draw. Play this Thornspire Verge, just the green black or green red Verge rather.
So it makes red and it makes black red if you control another.
No, it makes red. It makes red normally, and it makes green if I have a mountain or forest, which I do.
Got it. Okay.
Mana up. I think we're just gonna play this Cinder Vines.
What does that say?
Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to that player, and then 1 and sack it, destroy target artifact or enchantment, deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn after that.
Okay. I think I'll concede.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Start us off.
Fetchy, go.
Right. Arid Mesa, go.
I'll fetch for a blue-black. If you want to fetch now, you can. I got 1 wasteland.
No, you're good.
Your call. I'm gonna cast Thought Scour on myself.
Okay.
There she is.
Yep.
We're gonna hit Shred Mammoth, another fetch.
Okay.
I'll draw a card. Go to turn, go to draw. Let's play Blackleaf Cliffs. Suspend for Praying Tutor.
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
Fetch. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get the Raucous Theater again.
Nice.
Surveil. In this Sentinel of the Nameless City. Okay. I'm going to just pass.
Okay, you have a red-black up. I'm gonna put this to 1, draw a card. Bizarre. I don't think I mind that. Let's go gambling.
I'm going to mental misstep that.
Nice. You can play Will the Forgotten, choosing look at top 3, take 1.
Okay. Could you tilt your camera a little bit? I can't see your third land.
Sure.
Here we go. Yep.
I'm looking at these. Already played a land. That does something. I don't think that's good against you. I think we take that. I'll put Duress and a fast land in a graveyard.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, come on, deck. No. I've already cast.
Give the nice man something good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pass.
All right, go to Profane Tutor.
Yep. I'm probably dead here.
My biggest weakness with this deck is not counting my graveyard before trying to do shit. So maybe I might tank for a bit. Let's do a draw step and then see what happens.
Yeah.
I think we obviously play this. We just drew. believe this. No.
Double red now. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flick a ball red.
Oh, okay.
That'll
Yeah.
give me 5 black mana.
Yes.
Use 2 of it to play a fabricate.
Okay.
This Lotus.
Yep.
Slay Lotus.
Yep.
We're gonna crack this for blue.
Sure.
Should have. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's 2 basics sitting around. I'm going to use one of those blues to opt.
Okay.
I'm going to bottom this.
Okay.
Draw a card. Draw a card. Oh, look at that. I am going to cast Underworld Rage.
Yeah. I think at this point you've
Cool.
got me, right?
I just top deck Brain Freeze, yes.
Okay, yeah.
If you have nothing, then yes.
No, I have nothing. I kept this in because I had Abrupt Decay and Canker Bloom.
3, 4. That's a funny hand. Okay. Honestly, yeah. I'll try it out. I have to bottom something. Let's bottom this. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I will start with a Forest into an Elvish Reclaimer. Go.
Nice. Well, I have a fetch.
Yep.
Let's get a black-blue.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Dark Red.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Profane Tutor.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. That one. Actually, it's a red, black. Red, black.
Okay. Okay, this Overgrown Tomb. Pass.
For some reason, I'm keeping track of your life total.
Yeah,
So
I love life total most. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. We're gonna play a Surveillant.
Okay.
In this silence. That's normally for the blue players. Okay, that's cool. Let's play Strike It Rich. I'll make a treasure.
Yep.
And then I will pass.
And step activate Elvish Reclaimer, sack this forest.
Yep.
Wasteland.
Wasteland is here.
Untap. Keep. Draw. I will play this Badlands. I will waste your Badlands.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Okay, I'll go to turn.
Yep.
I'll get a Profane Tutor.
Yep.
That's funny. Oh, cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Get this.
Okay.
I'll take a draw in a second.
Like we're balancing.
Oh, the fucking read. Let's go. We're gonna draw. Crack this treasure. Play Founding the Third Path.
Yep.
Go to stage 1 and balance.
So you have how many cards in hand?
3. Actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Replay. How much take back does he give me? That's the question. Your decision.
It's fine. You can pick it back.
Okay. It would be me have treasure, me place card Protector.
Oh.
Gobbo that.
Okay, yeah. I can sack goblins for red.
Sack it for red. And play down.
Sure.
And then.
Now you have 2 in hand.
Balance. I have 2.
Okay.
You have Reclaimer, which does potentially something.
Nice. It's 2. Yeah, I guess. Okay. We're going to activate Reclaimer in response.
All right.
Sack this Overgrown Tomb. Oh, wait, I gotta discard it. Man. Yeah, because you're on 1 land. Annoying.
You get Wasteland, and we can both have 0 lands.
Well, I already got Wasteland, so we're gonna get strip mine.
Oh, yeah, right. He has strip. Okay.
Yeah. And then we go to resolve balance. So
All right.
I have no creatures now. Sack this Badlands. And then I have to discard down to 2, which will be these 2, I think. Yeah. Discard Screaming Nemesis, Miglaws, and Revitalizing Repass. All right.
I'll be passing after that. Repass is your land. Interesting.
Untap, draw. I'm going to Burden Catacombs, fetch up a Taiga, play Turnaway.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Goyf is 4?
I have creature, instant, land. You have sorcery.
Okay. Yes.
So yeah, it's a 4.
All right, go to turn. Go to draw.
Yep.
Go to Founding Step. I'm going to mill 4.
Yep.
We have Infernal Tutor, some hand attack, Preordain, and a Dimir Infiltrator.
Yep, Goyf is still 4.
I'm going to play this Arid Mesa.
Yep.
What is the plan here? I think that's better. Okay, we're going to fetch.
Okay.
I'm going to get a white black, and I'm going to play Grim Monolith.
Okay.
No, I'm going to get a white. You have a Wasteland. That's strip mine. So I think it's best to just get some uninteresting land.
Yeah, you fetched twice this game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll get this. But
Okay.
he might need the mana to start casting stuff, so I think I do just go get the white flag, and I can just get another one if I need to. I have that, and then I'll pass.
Untap. You draw. Interesting. Problem is that that's coming. Yeah. All right, we're gonna strip your scrub land
Okay, scrub out.
because I can't let you rebalance me. Attack you for 4.
Okay, I'm at 14.
I'll play this Arena Glory, and I will say go.
Okay, go to turn.
Yep.
Draw. This goes off.
Yep.
I'm going to play the Preordain out of my graveyard.
Okay. Yep. Goif is bigger now because there's an enchantment.
Oh no. I'll get this. No, I could bottom both. That does nothing. Yeah, let's just bottom because I'll just top deck Lotus. Anyway,
Okay.
didn't
Just
top
top
deck
deck Lotus.
But what I can do is play this Watery Grave,
Okay.
Trinket Mage,
Okay.
get a Lotus,
Yep.
cast the Lotus,
Yep.
pass. Actually, I'm not going to cast the Lotus yet. I'll keep it. I already said it. I've been taking too many takebacksies. Here we go.
You have 1 card in hand?
1 card in hand. Actually, I do want to cast it, yes. 1 card in hand.
New mana for this Inti.
Yep.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Attack.
6 after the counter.
Yeah, it's a 6 after the counter.
All right, I'll chump. Take
Okay.
4.
So yeah, you take 4 to 8. I'll play this forest as my line for turn and say go.
Okay. I'm going to crack the Lotus and Enlighten Tutor.
Yep. Hit perfect after perfect, huh? Oh,
Things were nice.
I think
Trinket
I'm
Mage,
gonna lose.
perhaps. I'm going to put this on top.
Yep.
Through waste and strip. All right. Go to turn, go to draw.
Yep.
I'd like to cast this Breach.
Yep.
All right.
I have no cards in hand, so
Cool. Storm is 2.
Yeah.
After I cast this Lotus, crack for black,
Yep.
cast this Infernal Tutor with my empty hand.
Oh right, you have an Infernal Tutor in your yard. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you got it.
All right. Brain Freeze.
Yeah.
Nice. GG's.
All right, GG's. Hey. Let's see. Let's do this.
Good luck to you.
Good luck. I'm going to play this Mishra's Bobble. I'm going to bobble myself.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I will play this Mox Diamond.
Mhm.
I'll pitch this Bayou. Cast this Ignoble Hierarch. Play this Revitalizing Repast as a land. They go on your upkeep. I'll draw this card.
Yeah. Oh. I will play Badlands and cast a Ragavan.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Let's see. 1, 2, for this Renin 6.
Yep.
I'm gonna uptick to pick up my Bayou, which I'll play. And then I'll play this Orcish Bowmasters and ping your Ragavan. Go ahead.
Good. I'll play a Flooded Strand.
Yep.
I'll cast a Chromatic Star.
Okay.
And I'll just pass.
Untap. Keep. Draw. Wooded Foothills. I will fetch. Go get myself a Taiga. And I will cast this Headliner Scarlet.
Sure. I'm just gonna pull it up. I do not know what this card does.
From the clue set.
Yeah. That's why I don't know what this card does.
Yeah.
Target creature can't block this turn. On your upkeep, exile top card. Okay, seems good.
Yeah. I will attack you for 5.
Also seems good. I'll take 5.
I will uptick my Ren and 6 to pick up my Wooded Foothills and say go.
I'm gonna fetch on it instead. Plug of Fortune.
Okay.
And get a whatever the volcanic island tap land is. Thundering Falls. That one.
Okay.
Surveil trigger.
Yep.
Putting that in the graveyard. It's a thought cast.
Okay.
Untap and draw.
Yep.
Play Bloodstained Mire. I'm gonna fetch.
Okay.
I'll go to 13.
Yep.
We'll get a plateau. I'll shuffle in a minute. I'm gonna cast a Gut, True Soul Zealot.
Okay.
And that's it. Go ahead.
Untap. Keep Headliner Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
So top card face down. Then draw for turn. And I will pay this Scavenging Ooze.
Yep.
We'll play this Bristly Bill.
Sure.
I'll play this Wooded Foothills as my land. Trigger, I will put a counter on the Bowmasters. I will go to combat and attack you with all of my creatures that can attack.
Scarlet's a 2/2 or 3/3?
Scarlet's a 3/3. Orc Army is a 1/1 currently. Bowmasters is a 2/2 currently.
2/5. Okay, I guess we're taking 6.
For damage, I'm going to fetch this Wooded Foothills.
Okay.
I will go get a commercial district and I'll put another counter on the Bowmasters.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll take 7, go to 6, or 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, so you go to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Get my commercial district. Surveil. I'm going to bin this Arena of Glory.
Mhm.
Second main, I will uptick Renin 6 on this Arena of Glory. And I will pass the turn.
I'll concede.
Okay. I think I'm going to keep this as well. Sure. Okay, start us off. You can start us off.
Yeah, sorry, just thinking about my
Yeah, no
turn
problem.
one. Wooded Foothills go.
We cast this once upon a time.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will take this small block.
Okay.
I will play this Blooming Marsh into this Bird's Paradise.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna fetch on instead.
Yep.
I'll get a Thundering Falls.
Okay.
You can keep them all off in your hand. It's okay. Surreal Trigger.
Surveil, yep.
I'll put this Rock and Triumph in the graveyard.
Okay.
Tap and draw.
Yep.
Cast, or I'll play Tundra rather. And
Yep.
I'll cast a Retrofitter Foundry.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna do this now. I'm gonna swords your birds.
I'll gain 0.
Not quite a bolt, but still probably good. Go ahead.
Untap, keep. Draw. I'm going to play this Swamp. Play this Haywire Might.
Sure.
And I'd like to sack Haywire Might to exile your Retrofitter Foundry. I'll gain 2 up to 22 and pass.
Play a plateau. I will cast. Play Hangerback Walker for 1.
Okay.
And I'll cast a Pirate Spell 1.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Holding Tarn. I will fetch for a Taiga.
21.
And then I'm going to cast the Moloch X equals 1.
That doesn't exile, right?
It fights, and then if that creature would die this turn, exile it instead.
Exile it instead. Fantastic. Great. Really
Yep.
good job reading the cards.
I will pass the turn after that.
I'll play a Crucible of Worlds and a Rogran Triumph. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap, keep, draw. Attack you for 3.
Yeah. 16.
I will play this Raucous Theater.
Mhm.
Smile. Interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. I will stake out.
I'll play Wooded Foothills for turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna sack the Pirate Spellbomb to draw a card.
Okay.
I will cast Saheeli, Sublime Artificer.
Yep.
Then I'll fetch this Wooded Foothills.
In response. Op agent.
Sick. Yeah, great. Go ahead.
I get to see your hand and I get to take a land out of your deck. Okay.
What land would you like?
You're not on Jund colors. Do you have a Badlands?
Yep.
Okay, Badlands. Untap. Keep. Draw. Play the Badlands. I will play this. We've got
Mhm.
play this Skull Clamp. And I will go to combat and I'll attack you with Op Agent, Saheeli with Moloch, and then sack the Skull Clamp and make the skeleton also attack Saheeli.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Pretty good at 13.
Yep.
I'll concede.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're going to try this as well. All right, it starts off.
Lanes. Bosri, go.
Hmm. Bomb. Hey, why? Nope.
I see. Let's play this Polluted Delta, and I will just pass the turn.
Slightly punished for my sequencing. As per usual. Let's go. Wooded Foothills. I will fetch
Okay.
it a Taiga. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get a Taiga. Play this Elvish Reclaimer.
Sure.
And I'll say go.
I will crack this Delta.
Yep.
I'll find an Undercity Sewers.
Yep.
And then most likely, depending on this, most likely we're making a cat.
1 mana to make a cat?
It's 1 mana.
No. Okay. 3 is the
People think
cycling
this card is-
ability, huh?
Yeah, 3 is the cycling ability. Yeah,
I
if this
see.
card was 3 mana to make a cat, this card would be actually dog shit.
Yeah, I had them
Well, I mean,
I had them
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
mixed up.
I mean, cycling for 1 white, that'd be
Yeah.
kind of sick as well. That's the modern play. I don't know. Actually, don't quote me on that. But makes all your Ocelot Pride stuff. I know nothing
Yeah.
about modern except for Guide Pride. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all you really need to know about modern.
Let's surveil. Oh, that's
Yep.
a good one. Let's exert. Make a cat.
Yep.
All untap, but not Bosri. I'll draw
it's
this
just-
mystery card.
Does it have any keywords, or is it just a 1/1?
It's a 1/1 with lifelink.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I will
2020.
shock in the Scout of the Shrine.
Clearly 2025 design.
Yeah. Let's. This Elvish Reclaimer problem. Kind of. I'll just March of Otherworldly Light it.
Okay. Yep.
I will pass turn.
Okay. You draw. Chromox.
That's concerning.
We're gonna get rid of this Ragavan because it seems like it's never getting through.
Yeah!
Arid Mesa, I'm gonna fetch and shock in a Stomping Ground
Okay.
and play this Headliner Scarlet.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yeah.
We're gonna attack for 3.
Just 3?
Yeah, I'm leaving the Haywire Market.
I will pass to exile. Headliner Scarlet.
Pay 2 life to misstep.
Oh, I got so hard. Yeah, I'll take 3.
Go ahead.
Untap. Including Bosri.
Yep.
I'll draw.
Yep.
Play this Prismatic Vista. I will crack it.
Uh-huh.
Find an island.
Yep.
What? Hold on, where's my island? Right here. Let's play around the wasteland, I guess. I'll pay 3 for this Barrogoyf.
Yep. I love MH3 card. Oh,
Hey, Bosri is
God.
not an MH3 card.
Yeah. Yeah. It's-
Bosri is secretly MH5.
That's right.
I will just pass the turn.
The 2/3 currently, land instant.
Yeah,
Okay.
land instant.
Upkeep Scarlet Trigger.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this Emperor of Bones.
Sure.
I would. I think I'll either. I will go to combat, and I will
Yeah.
exile your Path to Exile.
Sure.
Second main, I'm not going to attack. Second main, I'm going to play this Deep Root Wayfinder.
Oh yeah.
Sego.
You know we're doing it.
Yeah, more cats.
Untap. I will
If it
draw.
goes on long enough, that's going to be a problem.
See? People doubted me. I will go to combat.
Yep.
I'll swing for 2.
Cards in hand?
3.
Well, if you had an instant, you can put a creature in the yard. Creature artifact in the yard. Make it a 4/5. Gross. Yeah, no block.
Okay. You go to
12.
11. Am I crazy?
I miss a fetch. Took 1. Then I took 3 from fetch shocking, so that's 4. 6.
Can I just not do math? Because I had you go from 19 to 15, which is not how math works. Yeah, no, you go to
Yeah.
12.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I go to 12. You're
Then
at
I go to
15.
15. Mill,
Yep.
2. Now there's a sorcery, so it's a 3/4.
Yep.
I will just pass the turn.
Upkeep Scarlet Trigger.
Yeah.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Osprey is currently exerted.
Well, he's not exerted anymore, but
Well,
we'll untap.
yeah. Right. Hmm. I will cast this Chain Lightning targeting Basri.
The respect. Sure. I'll decline to pay double red.
Yeah. With combat.
Yep.
I will try to exile your Basri.
Yep.
Then I will. So I'll swing with Emperor Bones. I'll swing with everything but Haywire Mine.
Sure. I'll take 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So you go to 8.
8.
Keep Root Wayfinder trigger.
Yeah.
Surveil 1. I'll bin this by you, which I'll bring back tapped.
Okay.
Hit main. 3 mana. I'm going to play this Carnage Interpreter.
I will. That resolves trigger on the stack.
Yep. Getting bounced.
Something's getting bounced.
God.
Probably the Carnage Interpreter.
Okay. Yeah. So I will discard Carnage Interpreter and Bristly Bill and make four clues. Which I did not. Okay. Yes. I'll pass the turn after that.
Untap. I will draw. I will attack for 6.
Block with Haywire Might
On what?
on the. Oh, I guess that's interesting. The barrel width.
Yeah. You'll take 2.
He'll gain
I'll
6.
gain 6.
Yep.
This is now a 5/6.
It sounds right.
Tainted Pact.
Sure.
Okay. There it is. Time walk.
Sure. Yeah.
Go to my turn.
Yeah.
Untap. And a little draw.
Yep.
I will cast this Emperor of Bones.
Yep.
I will move to combat. I will exile your Carnage Interpreter.
Yep. Yeah. And that's
I will
just
adapt
people.
Emperor Bones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also keep the 7.
Start with the very powerful play of Rocket Theater.
Yeah.
We'll keep that on top. Go ahead.
I will draw for turn.
Yep.
I will play this Meticulous Archive.
Yep.
And that card's pretty good. Yeah, I'll keep it on top. Pass turn.
Blooming Marsh into Fat Cat Cup. Go.
That's concerning. Tarn. Crack Tarn.
Yep.
Find a Underground Sea.
Yep.
I will then cast this Baleful Strix.
Okay.
I will draw.
Yep.
I will then pass turn.
Draw. I'm the Wombo Combo. It's Bill.
Oh god, I'm good. I'm so dead.
Fair Mesa.
Oh god, I have the Strix. Yeah.
Trigger. Fetch. Get a Taiga. I'll stack it so the Bill trigger resolves first.
Yep.
3 and 6.
Would you like to trade with my Baleful Strix?
I'd like to Flame Slash it, actually.
I would like to still ask you again, would you like to trade with my Baleful Strix?
Hmm. Would have been so cool if I had the misstep.
I disagree! You
I do
had the
not.
misstep last game, I have the misstep this game.
No. Go ahead.
Okay. please, can I draw an answer to this? That, it's not pretty, but it'll work. Now, the question is how I want to do this. So we're always evoking Solitude.
Yep.
We're probably going to...
Swear to God, if you
Yeah,
ephemerate me again.
No, I don't have that. I don't have that. I lost that game anyway, so who's counting? I'm gonna target your Scythe Cat Cup.
Yep, I'll gain 8 up to 27.
Yeah, you're winning anyway, so I will then play this Emperor of Bones.
Yep.
I'll move to combat, I'll exile this Solitude. I will pass the turn.
Every goddamn game. Jesus Christ. Untap. Draw.
Hey, it's new deck luck. In a few weeks, I'll be going 0-3 with this deck every single week.
Once again, missing land drops my 35 land deck plus 3 Moxen. Cankerboom.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been good against my... Well, it is good against my Strix. Just less needed now.
I'm probably still doing it anyway. Alright, we're gonna sack Cankerbloom to target your Strix.
Okay.
Well, I can't block it anyway, so attack you for 2.
Yeah, I'll get a 15.
Go.
Draw. Move to combat, exile your Cankerbloom.
Yep.
I will just pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Deep-Root Wayfinder.
Sure.
It's not tap lane. It's silly person. Do Delta. Trigger. Target Wayfinder.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I would like to try and adapt Emperor Bones.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
I will bring back my Solitude.
Yep. Target.
I will target the Deep-Root Wayfinder.
Sure. I'll gain 3 life.
Up to 30.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. I will draw. Play this Tropical Island.
Yep.
I will move to combat, exile your Arid Mesa.
Yep.
I will swing for 7.
Yeah, no blocks. Go to 23. And
I'll
you
gain
up
3, go to 18.
Yep.
I will tap 2.
Yep.
I will play this Stoneforge Mystic.
Okay.
Stoneforge will find myself a Cryptic Coat.
Okay.
I will pass the turn.
Instead, fetch.
Sure.
I'm going to get an underground mortuary, but I can't run a bill.
That is fine.
Your solitude is exiled.
Yes, now it is.
It's like, now I drew the ephemerate. It's like,
That'd be just so brutal.
Surveil.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, we'll keep that on top. Untap.
Okay.
Draw.
Yep.
Wooded Foothills, trigger.
Sure.
Wife. Sparrow Wife good.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Cards in hand?
1. Uno.
Uno. Yeah, that's good.
Didn't expect to get this far. Alright, how big is Goif right now? Sorcery land, artifact, creature,
Instant creature
instant.
artifact.
So 5.
Yeah, so 5/6.
Okay. Fetch this Wooded Foothills.
Sure.
We'll get a Badlands, trigger, put a counter on the bill.
Sure.
With that, I'm going to cast my last card, which is a Cinder Vines.
What does that one do?
Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, it pings them. And for 1 and sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment, deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller.
That's a little annoying, but that'll be fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Untap. I will draw.
Yep.
I'll move to combat.
Okay.
I will exile your Flame Slash.
No more sorceries, I don't think.
No more sorceries. I will then pay 2 life and dismember Baragwave.
Yep. You lose a life from Cinder Vines.
Yes. No attackers. I will play this Witch Enchanter on the backside.
Okay. Tap.
Tapped, yeah. Then I will pass the turn.
You have how many cards in hand?
3,
3.
one of which is a Cryptic Coat.
Yeah. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Bill.
I will block with Emperor of Bones.
Okay. Go to damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Second name.
Yeah.
Pay this Elvish Reclaim. Still small.
Yeah. You can try that one again next turn. I'll take a damage off Cinder Vines.
Yep. Okay. Pass the turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Shock in the Godless Shrine.
Need more mana for. Oh my god. Fucking Metamorphosis Fanatic. Yep. Yep.
Bring back Emperor Bones.
Yep.
I will move to combat. I will exile your Baragwave.
Sure.
I will then pass the turn.
I mean, what's even the fucking point? Yeah. I will just pass the turn. Go ahead.
Untap. Keep draw. I will move to combat.
Yep.
I will exile your Wooded Foothills.
Yep.
I will then pass the turn.
Instead, activate Bill.
Yes.
My turn?
Yep.
Untap, keep. Draw. Back anyway. Take turn off. Elvish Reclaimer.
Sure.
Wildfire Wicker Folk.
Yeah.
Sigo.
I will activate Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep.
Put this cryptic code into play.
Yep.
Trigger.
Yep. Yep.
I will try to return it to my hand.
You have 2 cards. You have 2 mana open.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap. I will draw.
Yep.
I will go to combat. Exile your Polluted Delta.
Yep.
Second main. Cast a Bosri.
Sure.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep. Draw. Not that it matters. You don't have to cast more spells the rest of the goddamn game. Maddening Hex, targeting you.
Yeah. Just never cast non-creatures ever again.
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
Yep.
Untap. I will draw.
Mm-hmm.
That is a clock. 3 and exile 4. Cast this Murktide Regent.
Sure.
Enters with 3 counters.
Draw more
I
big cards off the
will
top.
pass the turn.
End step, activate Elvish Reclaimer, act my Blooming Marsh.
Sure.
No, I'll sack this rock instead.
Yeah.
Swept Teeth triggered a counter on Wildfire.
Sure.
Great. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. That's not bad. Screaming Nemesis.
Not bad, my ass. Yeah.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing with the Screaming Nemesis.
Block with Fanatic.
Fanatic the 4/4.
Yep.
Fetch before damage.
Sure.
Get a basic forest. Activate trigger. Put a counter on Screaming Nemesis. Activate Screaming or Elvish Reclaimer. Spin away my forest.
Oh, that's a problem, yeah.
Get myself Marsh Flats. Trigger.
Yeah.
Go to damage.
Damage is good.
Yeah. So you'll gain 4, but then my trigger I'll shoot 4 at you. So it'll be the same, and you can't gain life anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pass the turn.
You know what we're doing.
Making a cat. Yep.
Making a cat.
Yep.
Untap. I will draw.
Yes.
I will swing for 6 in the air.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Go to 14. Did you want to exile something with Ember Bones?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to exile your Windswept Teeth. I will then pass the turn.
Draw. Taking another 6 in the air. This is threatening. It's 9 damage, which is a lot, but I have chump blockers. Careful that you can't alpha strike me in the ground. Okay, go to combat.
Yeah.
I think we're just sending in the Nemesis.
Block with a cat token.
Okay, go to damage.
You got it.
Okay, with the trigger, I will ping Bosri.
Gotta respect him.
I will pass the churn over to you.
I will activate Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
Put in this cryptic coat.
Yeah.
Return cryptic coat to my hand.
Sure. What are your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Untap. I will draw.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, hold on. I can't do that. If I do that. Okay. This is also a 2/2.
Yep.
Play this Verdant.
Yeah.
I will go to combat. I will exile this Metamorphosis Fanatic with the Emperor Bones.
Sure.
I will attack for 6.
I cannot do anything. Go to 8.
Pass the turn.
And step to fetch Marsh Flags.
Yep.
Well, trigger, I'll put a counter on this Wildfire Worker folk.
Sure.
Then I'd like to activate Bill.
You can do that.
Or what was it, 12 counters?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna move off the top.
I mean, like, sure.
Like this Bill. Untap. Keep. Draw. Not exactly. Oh, I think you're going to be able to alpha strike me next turn. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential blockers. That's really unfortunate. Need 1 damage to get through. Sadly, I think you're going to be able to do that.
There is a Baleful Strix in my graveyard.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll make you do the math. I'll swing everything.
Okay. I will activate before blockers. I will activate Emperor of Bones.
Yeah.
Bring back Metamorphosis Fanatic.
Yeah.
Metamorphosis Fanatic will bring back Baleful Strix.
Yeah.
I will draw.
Yep.
I will activate Stoneforge Mystic.
Sure.
Not face down, face up. This card is face down.
Yeah.
Move to blockers.
Yeah.
This 2/2 will block Bristly Bill.
Okay.
This 3/2 will block the. Oh, hold on. Let's think about this. This 4/4 will block the Wicker Folk because it can get trampled somehow, some way.
The Wicker Folk has no, it does not have trample. Oh yeah, it does not have trample. Yeah.
But it could get trample, so let's not be a clown. So worst case, I'll be taking 3 there. I'd like to leave Baleful Strix back. Block Reclaimer with Emperor of Bones, and block Screaming Nemesis with this 2/2. And just for good measure, I will block the Wicker Folk with. Is that necessary? Because I have a Stoneforge back and a Baleful Strix, and the Emperor Bones will live. So I will, just in case, block here as well.
So this is
So-
7 power. So you've got double block on the Wildfire Wicker Folk, which currently kills both of them.
Yes.
A Emperor Bones here, which is a 4/4. You have just a 2/2 blocking this thing, the Screaming Nemesis.
Yes.
And you have a 2/2 chumping the Bristly Bill.
Yes.
I will start by casting this Revitalizing Repast on Eldritch Reclaimer.
Sure.
Okay. Now those are going to trade. I will then proceed to damage.
Sure.
So for 2/2s,
Like guys I
all
block
done.
with dies.
Everything you block with dies, and I have 2 damage to throw with the Screaming Nemesis,
Yeah.
which I will throw at your Stoneforge Mystic,
Yeah, I kind of messed this up. It's fine.
and then I will then sacrifice the Cinder Vines to destroy your Baleful Strix.
In response, I'll return this to my hand.
Sure. Yes. So, and then you go to 10 because of the Cinder Vines.
Yeah.
And I will also cast this. No, I will not cast that because I don't want to lose the Eldritch Reclaimer. Wait, no, it's indestructible. It's got 4 damage marked on it. Yeah. I will pass.
Well, I messed this one up. Well, that makes things interesting, doesn't it? Let's put your Screaming Nemesis in jail.
Yep.
Get the Monarch.
Yep.
Let's play this Deathrite.
Creatures.
Can I afford to attack with Murktide? I think so.
I go to 1.
I'll go to my end step.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
You're good to go.
That. All right, come on, deck. Does that do anything?
Please have the
No.
answer be no.
I don't know, so I guess we'll find out. I'll float a black and cast this crop rotation.
Yeah.
I don't think it does anything, but we're gonna find out.
Please don't have Talon Gates.
No, I don't.
Why can't I just get into a favorable position and then turn my brain off? Why do I have to keep playing Magic?
I guess this is probably the best one to get. Nurturing Peatland.
Okay, well, if that's the best one that you're going to get, that makes me feel really good.
I still have the black floating, which I'll use to sack the Peatland.
That is true. Okay.
Like, if your stuff was a artifact, I could maybe get the Seiju and then get into my graveyard somehow, but alright. Draw off a Peatland. No.
Yeah.
No. I can do this. I can cast this Life from the Loam. Pick up these, but I don't think it matters. Replay Peatland.
Yeah.
Act the Peatland to draw a card.
Yep.
No. Now I attack you with both these things. You block. You kill me on the backswing. I just have another land and another Gruul.
Alright, well, we went 1-2 today, which is not the best showing. The first match I got kind of distracted by all the tech difficulties that I had. And Storm is just not a great matchup for this. I mean, this is definitely where splashing that hand attack would have been really helpful. I do have a lot of outs. I got Haywire Might, I got Cankerbloom, etc. I probably could have mulliganed a little bit harder for more potent pieces in the matchup. I think I kept 7 in all of my matches, all of my games. So I could have definitely mulliganed a little bit harder to look for cards that are good in the matchup. The first game, I won off the back of Maddening Hex and Cindervines. The second game, I kept a one-lander, but my one-lander had Abrupt Decay, and I think maybe Cankerbloom, or maybe I drew the Cankerbloom. So it was like pretty good, and I'm on 35 lands plus Revitalizing Repass plus 3 Moxen. That would be useful, plus a couple of mana dorks. So I had a lot of draws for mana that if I drew my second mana, I felt pretty safe. And I just never drew my second mana and I lost. So that happens. That's Magic. Oh, I also had Once Upon a Time. Yeah, that would have been a good one too. The third game, I kept off of the hand of Elvish Reclaimer into, I think it was Tarmogoyf, into Miglaws, and I thought, okay, this is really good pressure, and once I get Miglaws down, I can just hold up 3 mana for the rest of the game, and, you know, threaten the destroy target artifact or enchantment mode. And because I was on the play, I thought that would be good enough, but my opponent Dark Ritualed on turn 1 to suspend Profane Tutor on turn 1, and I'm not sure if I played scared or not, and maybe that was wrong, but I don't think my opponent would have cast Dark Ritual to suspend Profane Tutor if they weren't planning to win pretty much right away. Like, you just don't go that aggressive on suspending a Profane Tutor if you don't have a win in your hand. And I ended up getting balanced away, which really hurt. And, you know, I kind of lost from there, but I really do think that I couldn't just go straight for Miglaws. I had to spend time using Elvish Reclaimer to go get Strip Mine and try and take my opponent off of their mana. Storm doesn't usually play a lot of lands, so if you manage to take them off of their mana, they usually struggle with that. Unfortunately, my opponent did draw enough lands and then drew into, I think, Grim Monolith and Trinket Mage and Black Lotus, and I was just had no chance. It's unfortunate. I think that my line of play wasn't the worst, but it's definitely, there's a lot of risk reward of like, if they're suspending Profane Tutor, that probably means they're going to win fast. I probably can't take the time to play Miglaws on turn and tap out on turn 3 and hope for the best. I don't know. It's hard to say. The second match was against Jeskai Welder. Yeah, I don't know. I had a really insane start game 1 with 4 mana on turn 2. It was like Mox Diamond, land, mana dork, and the next turn land 4 mana with Renin 6 plus Orcish Bowmasters. Just kind of nuts. Yeah, there's not much to say about that. That was just kind of a stomping. And then the second game, I removed my opponent's threats and was able to land an Op Agent to prevent the Crucible of Worlds loop and to take out my opponent's Saheeli, and they just didn't have much to deal with. You know, it's just playing Haymaker after Haymaker 3-drop. It's kind of what the deck was supposed to do. And then that third match was pretty frustrating. I felt like I was in a decent position, but I just could not beat. I basically lost game 1 off the back of Barrowgoyf. You know, my opponent having Barrowgoyf. I just felt like I never drew any of my Haymakers, and my opponent drew quite well. You know, that happens, but it's still pretty frustrating to have basically said, yeah, I'm going to lose to Barrowgoyf. Let's change the deck to try and not lose to Barrowgoyf, and then still lose to Barrowgoyf. Which maybe is an indication that this whole thing should just be Jund anyway. It should be more of a pure Jund, like an actual full Jund deck instead of just splashing black. But I don't know. It was rough out there. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that third match. That second game was really interesting because my opponent made a couple of mistakes. I almost got back into it, but yeah, I don't think that there was much hope. My opponent did say that they were thinking about when I had the crop rotation, they were worried I had Talon Gates of Madara, which is not a card that I usually would run because I don't usually value a colorless land like that too highly. But I think if you're playing Eldritch Reclaimer and crop rotation, it might actually be worth playing because that last match was an example of, I think if I had Talon Gates, I could swing in, my opponent had to chump block with both their creatures, and then I could fade the attack from Murktide and maybe win the next turn. I don't know, it's hard to say, but it's definitely, if you are planning to stay base Gruul, it might be worth finding room for Talon Gates because that is a pretty sweet tech land to be able to search up. But yeah, this is Dark Gruul Strip Mine. I probably won't play this again. It just felt miserable losing to Barrowgoyfs with no real recourse for them. I do think that this was not the best showing. I think this deck has a lot more potential than what what occurred today. But yeah, it just really feels miserable to be playing a deck and you're like, okay, I'm like 90% to win, and then they play a Barrowgoyf or they flip a Metamorphosis Fanatic, and you're like, okay, I have a 10% chance to win now. And that's kind of a hard pill to swallow when you can just play something that's like more consistent about removing your opponent's threats and being able to get in. So anyway, that's Dark Gruul Strip Mine. If you stuck around this long, thank you for watching the video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.